So hello and welcome back to FTRL GT Sport GT1 for our penultimate week, and joined with me once again by an FTRL Junkie Sport. Hello.
Good evening, Zach. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, so we are got our penultimate week, so it's the Maggiore week just before the endurance race next week. So we've got West to start with, and then we've got the full GP version coming up afterwards. So we've got qualifying, we've got 10 tonight, so we've got quite a few people missing, working things like that. Has meant we've got quite a few people missing this evening, so quite an opportunity for quite a lot of points, and that's a good sign for a lot of people because there are a hell of a lot of wildcards leaving out like that.
Yes, we've got quite a few tonight.
We do. So we have Tom, our championship leader, and is near enough. After this week will have wrapped up his championship, unless he has an absolutely utterly horrendous week, which is highly unlikely. So he has his wild card. Then we have FTRL Blue Flag, who also has got his wild card this evening. Then we've got City Posh Blue, who also has his wild card. Anyone else who is the rest of them? Then we have FTRL Aaron Taylor. Aaron is here on the Mazda. And then after that we have Len as well, who's the final one to use his wild card. So we'll get a fair amount of wild cards this evening to keep an eye on.
Does that mean they're all gone? Wild cards by next week? There won't be anybody on a wild card?
No one, you can't choose your wild cards for the endurance.
Oh, right.
The rules.
Oh, that's a shame. That would have been what? Quadruple points.
Yeah, that would have been
I could have done with that.
Very risky doing that. Must say.
Michael.
Good evening, Michael. Tom sits at 21.1 and he's 7 tenths clear already in Pagani, but then Dartball beats it on 20.9. Rom's just beating his teammate, well, what was his teammate, sorry, by 25 1/1000ths. Blue Flag's not had a good lap, he's 25.7. See some of the mistakes somewhere along there. This track is beautiful. It is.
This track needs to be made in real life.
It's lovely. That corner.
All the versions of it.
That corner at the end of that straight, the right hander that's kind of, it's got kind of a curve on it. It's kind of, it's a very odd corner, but it's beautiful. It is one of the nicest corners, like in any racing game. That corner at the end of that straight is beautiful. Michael saying that Pagani will have trouble with his fronts in the future as the Corvette doesn't like it. We did actually get to say, no info on this track, and apparently the Corvette was going quite quickly round these circuits.
Yeah, was that GP though, or was that just the West that we're doing now?
Yeah, I think that might be in the GP.
Yeah, not so much tyre wear on the West, is there?
Yeah, I mean, apparently race 1's going to be 15 laps, we were told, so that gives us a little idea of what we're expecting this evening. Aaron's in P4 and he's currently a little bit up on his time actually. He's only 3.5 tenths off provisional pole at the moment. Yeah, he's not been enjoying this Mazda. The Mazda's kind of been ruined. The last update has been changed. The characteristics have massively been affected to that car. It's not the same car really. It happens occasionally with GT. Sometimes it's usually, to be honest, it's only little changes in cars, but occasionally you get the odd car that just has a massive boost or a massive downgrade, and the Mazda has been given an absolutely almighty downgrade. A bit like
it's like they put a dead body in the boot of it. Yeah,
it's a bit like the Alpha, wasn't it? The Alpha kind of had that as well, didn't it?
Well, the Alpha was on a storm at the beginning of the season, and then sort of like, I don't know, it wasn't even mid-season, was it? He had an update, and that was it.
Yeah.
He died on his arse, really.
Well, Aaron came into the pits there. He was on 1.5 tenths up, so he's confident he can go even faster.
Yeah, I think he's using the time. He's got 6.5 minutes left, so...
You can get a fair few laps around here. It's a shorter circuit.
Yeah.
So you can get a fair amount. Michael said he needed to 2-stop here when we drove it. Yeah, I mean, in fairness, I think a lot of us done 1-stops. I remember it was me and City Porsche last season, and we both 1-stopped it. Side by side the entire race.
Good evening, Casey. Nice to have you along.
Yes, good evening.
Kind of watch the proper racing rather than that Formula 1 rubbish that you do, yeah?
Right, well, make sure to everyone to give the stream a little like. I've already seen 3 already, so we're up and running.
One of them was me.
Well, one of them was me in fairness, so yeah, there's only one.
So who was the other one? Which
Get
one
it
of
liked.
you was it? Michael or Casey? Who was it?
Well, we'll get a bit of a slipstream train coming down to that right-hander we're on about. And we went T. Smith, so went very wide. Tom, that's ruined his lap. He's backed out. Now it's City Posh and Megatron.
Just staying on with Aaron because he's on a flyer.
Is he?
Oh no, he's not.
Oh, he's just about to.
Here we go. He's going to go on a flyer now.
He is now. So.
I'll keep an eye on him for you.
Cool. You keep an eye on him. I'll watch Pagani.
You go through the field.
Pagani's on the last sector now. It's a lovely last sector, but you need to get it right. It's quite easy to make the go a little bit wide and it costs quite a bit round here if you make a mistake. Loving that livery stuff of Pagani. It's comes round. City Posh, 20.7, quick time. I'm not surprised by that time, mind you. He did have a lot of slipstream round that lap there from Megatron. So that is fully expected.
1/10.
Right, okay, keep an eye on that. Now keep an eye on Rom, he's going through sector 1 at the moment. See what his first sector time is. He's going through that right hand, and you need to avoid that big yellow sausage curb on the inside, that massively unsettles your car. You don't want to begin on that. We learned that last season in GT2. Nice. Leakout puts stuff up to P3, and we've got Rom. There's a yellow flag somewhere. Rom's down on this time, so no point watching that. Tom's
up
coming
nearly
around.
2 temps now.
Oh, go on board there. Let's see what he does.
He needs a bit more. He needs a
Could
bit
be
more.
up to
He's half a
P2 or
second
P3.
down now. Yeah. I think he might even just slot in.
P3, just around Nico maybe?
No, I think P5.
Oh, he's lost a lot of time there. I think he messed up the last corner a bit. He did go very wide, and as much as you can go wide around it, I think that was a little bit too wide. You actually can have to back out a bit.
I've watched Aaron there before, a few seasons back. He likes to take it wide there. But I suppose it depends what car you're in, whether it benefits the car you're in.
Well, Tom's just been a 10th off City Posh. Rom improved slightly. I don't think he's improved his position. So Lennon popped himself up to P8. Now, as I said, me and City Posh did have a good old battle last season, and I think my car was better than his round here, so I think that might have been the reason why I won, to be honest. City Posh was quite quick round there, and what I expected to be a slightly slower car. So I'm not really surprised he's up there round here. I kind of expected it, but nevertheless, he did get a lot of slipstream round there, so whether I think a lot of people have got more improvement in them, possibly in the City Posh might have in that lap. Not sure for Dartball. Obviously Dartball was his first lap, and that was on quite a bit of, obviously, full fuel. So I'm going to stick on board with Dartball here, because I've got a feeling, sneaky suspicion, that this could be a possible pole lap here from Dartball.
Aaron's just been in the pits, new tyres. He's out for a last chance. He's going to get one run at this.
Dartbolt is coming around. Start the lap shortly. Tom's on the lap at the moment, but he's coming in the pit, so he's just going to have enough time to go around and start a flying lap right at the end. Well, Dartbolt's coming round now towards the final corner. Everyone's backing off though. City Posh backing off massively at the end there. So Dartbolt is the first to go for his last flyer. He's coming down.
Pagani's a long way off than I thought he'd be.
Blue flag needs to get out of the way. He does do nicely. Dartbolt takes turn 1 very nicely, gets the curb on the inside of turn 1, turn 2. Tries to go flat out now. Just a quick left, going through turn 3. Maybe a bit of time left in. I don't think he maybe went as aggressively as he could on the exit there. So I think this might be... Well, he's 2 temps up in fairness, so he must have gained a fair amount of time still. He's coming out towards this right-hander. Nicely turned in. Nicely gets to apex, doesn't run too wide on the exit. Not close enough to get a slipstream on this lap, but this bit's all fully flat out, revving it out in that Toyota nicely. And he's 4 tenths up. I did say I thought this might be a pole lap. He's 4.5 tenths up. If he keeps this clean, this will be pole, barring anyone else's laps. And he's kept it very clean coming through the last few corners. Catching up to the back of Lennon, so it's a very good lap. 1 corner to go for Dartbolt. We lift a little bit on the table, but gets it turned in nicely. And it comes across the line. This is going to be provisional pole in a 20.5. Great lap there from Dartbolt. City Porsche is well down on his lap time. Tom's just started a lap. And he's going to be close enough to Megatron to get a little bit of slipstream.
Aaron's up 0.4.
Oh, good improvement there. Tom's going to need to get maybe a tiny bit of slipstream here off the back of Megatron. He's half a tenth up. He's got to have a lot of time to make up in the next 2 sectors if he wants pole here. Needs to get this turned in nicely.
Aaron coming across the line any minute.
Oh, just behind. Still lost a little bit of time there again.
He lost a bit of time, stay sick.
See, Tom has been getting a little bit of slipstream off the back of Megatron here. He's a 10th up, but he's still got 2 tenths to find. This is where his car will excel, mind you. For this last sector, tight and twisty, gaining close to the back of Megatron, gaining a little bit of slipstream as well, possibly. To come towards the final corner. A little bit understeery, mind you, but he's going to get the slipstream. Rom improves up to P3. Watch this lap from Tom. This might be fairly close, but he's not improved much at all. He only improved 2 thousandths. He lost a bit of time there at the end.
Yeah.
So I think that is actually the end, barring, yep, City Porsche didn't improve. Blue Flag improved at the end to go up to P7, but that is going to be qualifying finish, and it is unexpected. Dartbolt that took pole position there. I thought that lap was going to be a good one, and it definitely was. Pagani improves at the end as well, but actually still a little bit down from Pagani there. City Porsche in P2, so once again the GT2 promotees doing the job in GT1.
Blue flagged, I think, jumped Pagani there just at the end.
So, well, that is a good old lineup. Now I'm going to go for Dartbolt to win, Tom to get P2 and City Porsche to get P3. So Dartbolt,
I'm going Rom, City Porsche, T Smith. Dartbolt, great pole, fantastic, can't complain. Racecraft, general way that he races, I can see problems. Let's hope not.
He's had some issues with strategy, but lights out and away we go. That Toyota's not good in the start. City Porsche jumps him in that Honda NSX as you're going down to turn 1. Dartbolt's been smothered into turn 1 here. Rom's trying to get round the outside of him as well, but Dartbolt's going to have the inside line, so defends nicely. So Dartbolt loses 2 positions. Tom's up to P2. Oh, good start once again by the Corvette. It's rapid off the line, and he gets up to P4.
Tussle at the back there.
Aaron drops down to P8 and he's battling with Lennon as well. But up the front of the field, City Porsche has got the launch. He's 7 tenths clear at the front. Tom's going to get a bit of slipstream, so closing in slightly. Pagani has been closely followed by Rom. Pagani had to look down the inside there. Aaron's got up to, he did get up to P7 for a moment there, but then Lee Cole has got it back. And Aaron's now been,
that's all it was.
Aaron's been closely followed by Lennon there, right around there. Good start from Pagani up to P4. It's been having a bit of a battle now with Rom. No, Rom is right over the rear of him, and Pagani's slightly a bit off the track there, but Dartbolt didn't get a good run either, so Dartbolt's under pressure. He's lost the slipstream from Tom, and City Porsche is now getting under pressure from Tom. Tom's gained rapidly in the last sector. It's only 2 tenths away, so Tom might have a look down the inside here as they go towards turn 1. Thinks about it, backs out as he comes towards turn 1. Dartbolt maintains P3, just enough pace in a straight line to keep that car there. Megatron's in the back at the moment, P10. So City Porsche still leads into lap 2. He's going through the fast S's in the run down now. Tom will have the outside line, but he's going to already have it done.
He's taken it already.
Slipstream massively effective. Round there, Dartbolt has been overtook by Pagani, but he's trying to come back at Pagani round the outside. Flat out. You're going to have to be careful round here. There's possible collision possible round here, but now Rom's having a look down the inside of Dartbolt. Brave from Rom. Free wide into the right-hander. There's still Dartbolt's still there, holding it out. Brave defensive driving there by Dartbolt. Well, we're saying about his racecraft, I think he's just showed us what he can do there.
A bit of a cut there. He might have
That
a little
was,
penalty,
he might. I think that was quite a bit, but he might get away with it. I don't think it's very strict. Pagani might have a look down the inside. Good camera angle here. What a camera angle into turn 1. Pagani dies it down the inside. Dartbolt's going to hold it. He's on the grass. He's held it, mind you. Oh, great defensive driving.
Inside for the next one.
Pagani's going to try and hold it round the outside. He's not going to get that there. Pagani backs out. Incredible defensive driving there from Dartbolt, but it's
having a go now.
round the outside of Pagani. But now they're going to have both of us.
Oh,
Rob's off.
Rob's off. Oh,
yeah.
Bit too eager.
Yeah, a bit too eager there on the power.
Lost one place.
Pagani down the inside of Dartbolt again, into the right-hander. Dartbolt trying to get the...
Oh, they touched. I think that was overspeed by Dartbolt.
Yeah, I don't... that happens there. I've done that before as well. Just not expecting to have that much in the cutback. Extra speed.
If anything, he's actually just held Pagani because he just knocked him on 200 yards.
Yeah, Dartbolt has been overtook by Blue Flag. That car's starting speed is not great.
Good to see that Pagani has been learning from Michael's starts. That's
definitely.
100%.
Now Tom leads from City Posh, who is close behind Pagani in P3. Dartbolt and Blue Flag battling. Dartbolt getting back past Blue Flag, but then Blue Flag's going to have the slipstream, and Lee Cole having a look down the inside of both of them there. Blue Flag goes down the inside, bit of a nudge with each other.
Lee's using all of the racing lines.
Yeah, I saw that there. Aaron trying to go down the inside of Rob, he gets a bit of a tank slapper on the exit, but he's still on the inside.
Blue Flag up on the yellow curve.
Yeah, you don't want to be on that, you really don't.
I thought he was going to be the first person to roll a GT car.
It's a dangerous place to put your car on that. It's horrible, it really is. Well, it's a closely matched battle here from P10 all the way up to P4, to be honest, as Blue Flag's now having to defend from a Lee Call who goes for a switchback move. And he's not gonna, I don't think he's gonna have the pace now. I think he's gonna be, he's gonna have the inside for the next corner.
Next two, so
Blue Flag's going to have to hold it all the way around the outside. I think Lee Cole's going to have this, but Blue Flag does try and hold it, but he's not going to, he's going to have to watch himself.
He's wide. Oh,
he's very wide.
Aaron's
he's going to be...
Aaron Rom's got through.
Rom's got all the way through, and so's Aaron, so he's... Rom's down a few places there. Blue Flag's down a few places, so...
That little battle just brought all that backfield all together again.
Yeah.
Lee and Blue Flag just held each other up now to bring everybody back together.
It's allowed Dartbolt to catch back up to the back of Pagani and get away from that battle. Tom's moved away from City Porsche a tad, up to 8 tenths of a second, so he's getting that up a little bit. But this battle is the battle to watch at the moment between the 6 from P5 down to P10, and Nicole all the way down to Lennon at the back. All very closely matched at the moment. Look at the battle between P8 and P9, P10, Blue Flag, Megatron and Lennon. Megatron having a look down the inside in the Mazda. Brakes early though, and that allows Lennon a look round the outside. Backs out though. Look at Lee Cole and Rom going side by side. Once again, 2 GTRs. Lee Cole's got the inside line. Rom right on the edge of the circuit. Rom's still there though.
Lee squeezing, but he's just giving him enough room.
Rom's going to try to cut back. Oh, great move. Down the inside. Lee trying to hold it round the outside. Yeah. He's going to have the inside for the next corner. If he can manage it, taps at each other.
Aaron's in there as well. Aaron's having a little squeeze.
Lee Cole, Rom, side by side with each other once again round the right-hander. Then Blue Fly's going to have a look in here as well shortly. Aaron now goes for the inside line out them all free. Are they going to go free wide? But he backs out, he thinks better of it. He lets these two go down. Lee Cole takes P4. Aaron's trying to get back past Rom. Rom backs out. Aaron gets round the outside of Rom up to P5. And now he's going to have a look at Lee Cole for P4 as well. Backs out though, and Rom once again trying to have a look round the inside there of Aaron.
Ross this time on the yellow curbs.
Jesus Christ, it's action packed here. Rom trying to have a look back at Aaron again and get re-overtake. Will he get down the inside here? The speed of that GTR, I wouldn't surprise. Aaron has a look down the inside. Lee Cole defends. It's slipstream central right now in this race. Everyone just slipstreaming each other at the back of the field, and it's just not allowing anyone to go anywhere at the moment. Lee Cole very wide there, but gets a good run, so he's maintained his position in P4.
Aaron's the old GTR sandwich here, isn't he?
Yeah, right, well, Pagani's come out of the back of this, and that's probably not going to help him much here. Might have to do the
from Aaron on the back of Lee.
Yeah, they might have Aaron's backed out as well. He's
Aaron's
in the pits. See, a few of these, Pagani will probably have to do a two-stop.
Blue flag pits.
And Blue Flag and Aaron, there's going to be a dodgy between a one-stop and a two-stop. Might put on the soft tyres. Megatron.
Pagani's back out in front of Bolt. But very close together.
Yeah, very close. Megatron had to back out of that there and kind of let them go. So Lee Cole and Ron, P3 and P4. The front four stayed out here. Front four all looking to easily do the one stop. A lot of these guys behind. Again, down the inside. Lee's trying to hold it though around the outside. Contact. But they get away with it.
Bit of rubbing.
I think Ron missed his breaking point a tiny bit there for the inside line. He did nudge Lee on the outside.
Michael, shut up. Apparently Ron has designed a new offensive move called the switch through. I like the way he keeps on turning his car into ghost mode so he can go through people. It's brilliant.
I know. Interesting move. Right. Lee and Ron still going at it. These two are just glued together.
Yeah. Well, realistically, they should be. They're both got the same machines.
They're both coming as well. So, Dark Bolt and Pagani. Dark Bolt having a look down the inside for turn one. Dark Bolt down the inside. Pagani gives them the room. Dark Bolt going to have to go all the way around the outside.
That's a big car to get past as well, that vet.
Yeah, it's not an easy car to get past. He's going to have to slipstream now all the way down, and Pagani had a very dodgy run there. Dark Bolt squirming and sliding his way around, trying to find a way past. Look at him all the way.
Line by Pagani.
Dark Bolt is going to have the slipstream down here. Will he go for a dive or will he back out? He just backs out, waits for the next position. Lee Cole in P5.
Try and get him up the hill. No, he can't do it.
Aaron's in P6, then we got Lennon in P7, Rob in P8, Megatron's in P9, and Blue Flag's down in P10. But Tom hasn't pitted yet, City Posh has. So I think Tom is the only one that's not pitted yet. Pagani and Dark Bolt still going at it. P3 and P4.
It's only 5 seconds in front.
It doesn't cost much to do a pit stop here at all. It's tiny amounts. Now City Posh is coming through towards turn one now, and I'm fully expecting Tom to get out back in the lead of this race.
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't actually.
No, but I didn't think it was enough.
Well, bit of a fuel difference, mind you. But still interesting that City Posh jumped him so much. A couple of dodgy laps maybe from Tom, but looking at his timing. Pagani and Dark Bolt still going at it now. Will Dark Bolt try a move this time? Down the inside. He's close enough. Down the inside.
City Posh lap 7 at 1:27. T. Smith a 122. I mean, he took 5 seconds out. So
that was when he pitted though.
Was the pit stop.
Yeah, that was a pit
so
stop.
there wasn't much in it then. No,
his pit stop was quicker. 2 seconds. So Tom's had a dodgy lap. Pagani's just tapped the wall in the exit there, but he just about got away with it.
Yeah, his bolt's back up behind him again. Very much up behind him.
Has already gained 4 temps, so he's back from slipstream range. Rome and Lennon having a battle for P7, and Aaron's not far in front of these, and then it's Lee Cole and P5, bit of a gap to these two, fight for the last podium position at the moment. And then Tom's at 4 temps now, he's gained 7 temps of a second already as they're coming towards turn 1. Tom is just got so much more confidence in this car at the moment. City Porsche had a bit of defensive line through there, but it's going to give Tom a good run through.
Got a nice little train going here with Aaron, Lennon and Rom.
Tom once again taking that yellow sausage gap is not the fastest way round that corner. Not sure why he keeps taking it, because he keeps losing time to City Porsche when he's doing it. But he's now gaining on the slipstream towards the right hander. Don't think he's going to be close enough yet to make a move. Backs out. Thinks against it. Pagani and Dartbolt in a similar position. Dartbolt once again going to try that switchback move. This time doesn't hit the back of Pagani and gets an incredible exit. They're going to go side by side, I think, here. Backs out in the moment, but he's there on the right hand side. Then he cuts back across.
Oh, was there contact?
And was there? I don't think so. Pagani did the same thing last time. He tapped the wall. Eventually, once your tyres start to weigh a tiny bit, that becomes, it's flat, but you need to get it right to get it flat. And by the look of Pagani,
his front tyres are showing more wear than his rears.
I think if Pagani was unhappy, he'd flash his lights. So I think he just done the same as he done last time. Different lines for the last corner, like that ball taking a really wide line. Just on the edge of the circuit. Lee Cole still in P5 battle here between Lennon, Aaron and Rom. Oh my god, in the background. 3 wide into turn 1. This is not going to go well. Aaron tries to do a cutback, but he can't do it there because Rom's there.
He's now done a cutback.
Down the inside. Oh, good move there from Aaron. Opportunistic.
Yeah. Didn't give up, came back at it. Now Rom's
great battling. 3 wide. Rom's going to have the faster car in a straight line here, and Aaron's going to try and come back at Lennon though.
Rom looks confused, he doesn't know what side to go.
What to go, yeah. There's so many different lines for that corner that it's so awkward. Aaron is on the right hand side of Lennon. It's a drag race, and there's only one car that's going to be allowing a drag race between a Mercedes and a Mazda, and I can tell you one thing, it's not going to be the Mazda. Lennon up into P6, Aaron down the inside, still trying to defend from Rom. Rom might try a switchback, but doesn't have any room to go.
Aaron's taken, yes.
Tom's up to P1 by 1.6 seconds, but we're stuck up both with these three because they're still going at it. Lennon down the inside of Rom.
Lennon's lost 2 places in 2 corners.
Yeah. Rom up to P7, Lennon's had a dodgy lap there, all the way down to P8. Constant battling in this race so far. 4 minutes left to go. What a race so far. Lee Cole's in P5, but see if that tank lapper went on board with him. Dartbolt has went away from Pagani and he's closing into the back of City Porsche. That's only 2.2 seconds, and City Porsche does have a penalty. So did Dartbolt, to be honest. They both have a similar penalty.
Lee Cole chasing down Pagani.
Yeah, quite a lot of the condensing up front. Rom down the inside of Aaron though, and easy move with the slipstream, but then Aaron brakes so late round the outside. Oh, fantastic.
Oh. What's happened to this man?
Confidence on the brakes there. Rom broke far too early as well, and it just allowed Aaron to brake that much later all the way around the outside, and he's got that move back. Rom's on the inside again though, going for a look. He gets a good run as well. Aaron gives him the room. Great respect between these two. Aaron's going to have a compromise line. Rom's round the outside. It's only going to be 3 laps remaining of this race for these guys.
Is Aaron going to take his normal line here?
Nope. Has to take a bit more of a defensive.
He knew Rom was there.
Defending.
Now Rom's got the inside.
Down the inside is Rom. once again. Aaron gives him the room. Rom's going to have to go the long way round the outside. Aaron's going to have the inside line and has got that move.
Oh, Lennon likes to drive on the grass to get out of
Oh, he's done that curve
He's
again.
in the curve.
Why do they keep doing it? Stop it.
The Merc doesn't like the curve, but...
None of them should be on it. I don't know why they keep doing it.
The Mazda and the Peugeot ride it beautifully.
Yeah, I'm not sure why this keeps happening, but anyway, Aaron defends from Rom. Right, up front, big old gap now, and Dirtball is massively catching up to the back of City Posh. So the battle between these two rivals is heating up. Rom and Aaron, though, still side by side. Once again.
Just under 2.5 minutes to go. Is Dirtball going to prove me wrong? I hope he does, actually. I hope he does.
Michael, just to answer that question, Aaron just does it because he's on pad. He always does it. It's just because I did it as well when I was on pad. It's just when you're
pushing running for a pit stop. He's got no fuel left.
Oh, he's ruined his fuel. Oh, hey. No way.
No, mate.
Oh, he's under fueled.
Put these. Yeah. Back out in fifth.
Oh. Maybe able to catch Leakall with 2 laps to go. He's going to have fresh tyres.
3 seconds. Yeah, but I don't think he's going to do it.
I think he'll catch Leakall by the end of the race.
I don't think he'll pass him, though.
Oh.
This Leakall is catching Pagani.
Well, Leakall's going to have to save a tiny bit of fuel, maybe Dirtball's slightly more fuel. But he has got a penalty in feelings. He might get past him, but I think penalties, it's not going to get there. Well, Rom and Aaron slightly more spread out now. All calm down eventually. Tom comfortably out in front. City Posh is going to have to save a little bit in that last lap, and so is Pagani and Leakall possibly. They're in the red already, and they've got a lap to do. And Dirtball has caught it massively. Look at the gap now. 1.7, 1.8. He's had a dodgy run through those few corners, mind you. Oh, it's coming back down again now. Onto the back as Leakall's catching the back of Pagani. And Dirtball is rapidly catching him. Look there, 1.3. He's gained 5 tenths in one corner. Dirtball's going to have them here.
Do you know what? I think he might even get third if he carries on like this.
He's absolutely flying, Dirtball, at the moment.
Mate.
Go on, Dirtball. And the battle here between the front two.
There we go. Oh, there was a big hole in the middle there. He could have come through.
Dirtball is going to get this run here. Look, he's right around.
Sensible. Sit
backs out.
Excellent. Now take him down at the hairpin, both.
Now, down the inside. Will he get any of them down the inside? Here we go.
What he wants to do is get the run back up the hill.
Defensive moves. Pagani and Leakall. Dirtball having a look. He's got to back out slightly.
Don't go mad. You've got better tyres.
They're coming towards the final few corners. Pagani holding them both off at the moment.
He's up on the inside of Lee.
Down the inside.
Lovely take there. Brilliant. Now he's just got Pagani to go. Back for 3rd place. Nice and steady.
Round the outside, he's got the move. Just about. He's switching to the inside line, but he's not going to have it, and he's got that penalty as Tom takes the win. City Posh, he's run out of fuel. Is he run out of fuel? No, he's not. Oh, Pagani's went wide at the final corner, so that's Dirtball. He's going to drop down to P4.
To 4th.
Leakall to P3, and then Pagani dropped down to P5. Roms took P6. Aaron's took P7. Megatron's took P8. Lennon's ran out of fuel.
Did you see Aaron just drive straight in?
Yeah, Lennon's ran out of fuel.
So make it to Ross. But you know what? We had no dangerous derricks there this week. That was absolutely brilliant. Fantastic racing all the way through.
Very good racing. Possibly the best of the season, actually.
I think that probably was at the moment. Yes. Fantastic job.
Well, I think that has confirmed that for this season, your championship winner is Tom. Once again, T. Smith regains his crown.
It's getting boring now, isn't it? Well done, Tom. Good job, mate.
Oh, pardon me. Well, I imagine we'll probably start at 5 or 10 to. No, 5 or 10 to, quarter to or 10 to, one of the two.
Bolt, that was a great race, mate. Good to see you in the old chat as well. No, it's not that bad, mate. I'm glad you could laugh about it.
Another lap, and you'd easily have been third. Pagani, I didn't want third anyway. Pagani's not allowed to call anyone a bottle for the next few weeks after that. Final corner. And he's went wide.
Michael says that Tom is a massive sweat.
Well, that's been known for many months.
Yeah. That 4
That's
seasons
not new.
of that,
Yes. Definitely a sweat. Right, well, for this race, who are we going to have on pole? Is it Lennon we're going to have on pole? And it's going to be blue flag. As well. The thing is, when you've got a slightly shorter ground and you've got a few people missing, it's a bit easier to get through the field.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, I mean, you look at the times of the finishing. I mean, Lennon finished 33 seconds behind. But that's, you know, there's no one being lapped. That's pretty good going. I mean, the top 5 were in 11 seconds, but bearing in mind, T. Smith is 8 seconds up the road. So, you know, it's
just seen that. Just want to, from me and Carl, just want to say, Lennon, enjoy your poo. We have seen you in the chat, and we hope you have a very enjoyable poo. Thank you for letting us know on the entire stream that you're going for a poo.
Oh, that's
beautiful news. Wait 50 minutes. City Posh, you might have brown pants by the end of that.
And at the end of the day, isn't it meant to be known as a PRP rather than a poo? Come on. Yeah.
It's not a DRP, during race poo.
No. Mind you, there was a couple of moments there when a few people probably did.
A couple of free wide moments.
What time are we starting? 10:02?
Oh, I think he said 5 minutes, so I'm assuming it's going to be just after
5
quarter
minutes,
two.
old Lennon, you're going to have to rush that one, fella.
Quickly!
Has he taken his phone with him so we can tell him on the old YouTube when it's time for him to come back out again? Hitch your trousers up. You'll have to wipe your body later.
He's got pole to start on. I'm assuming...
Well, that should help him.
So far, I've seen a lot of mediums out. Can't we... Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you didn't just ask for that, did you?
Oh no, I can't believe I just half read that out on stream, not realising what I was going to say. Oh yeah,
no. Stop reading that bit now.
Right, yeah, but we're not reading the chat and the game. It's not happening anymore.
Start to behave yourself, boys. Let's try and act a little bit more professional. Even if it's only 10% more than last week. Come on.
Oh, don't read the stream chat either. Oh.
Lennon, just wipe your body and come back in the room again. Come on, fella.
No, I said don't read the stream chat. Michael's got a suggestion for Lennon.
Oh, you're joking, Michael. That's called a chamber pot, isn't it?
Yeah, everyone's on medium so far, so...
When you get to my age, Michael, you have one of those fitted with your race chair as soon as you get it. I also have a full-time nurse and a drip stuck in my arm while I'm racing. So I'm taking on fluids all the time.
So still all mediums at the moment, so doesn't
Bit
look like we're
worried
going to
now.
have any...
T-Smith's just driven straight out of the pits and stopped on the track. Please don't be another yesterday. Please don't. Dark Bolt, just concentrate on your race, for crying out loud, man. Just because you put that emoji in the chat, it doesn't mean you can talk about it non-stop.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have as many issues as we had last night with the GT Sports servers. They were playing up like nobody's business last night.
Smithy, if you're listening, can you flash your lights, let us know you're okay?
Yeah, we're concerned for your well-being, Fred.
He's either not listening or he's not okay. Oh good, he's moving. Oh, here we go.
He's okay now. He's doing some
It's the Donut King.
I'm assuming we're just about to get underway. We've only got 8 in at the moment now, so we're missing 2 that's not on track, which is Lennon, who's probably still doing his poo, and Aaron.
Perhaps Aaron's gone for one as well, but he don't talk about it.
Probably.
So, Tom's just warming his tyres up.
Right, I'm gonna go for a Tom one again.
I thought you were going to say you were going to go for a poo as well. I thought,
no,
there's no time for you to go now.
I'm gonna go for a Tom one.
Right, Bolt wants to know what the strategy is. Go faster than the rest of them, but don't run out of fuel. There, that's the strategy, mate.
Right, Tom, Pagani, Rom. I'll go for Tom, Pagani, Rom.
Oh, I've got to change the car. I can't hear with Tom doing wheel spins.
It's just about to get underway.
I think your strategy there for Bolt, if you're still listening, fella, is start the mediums, take your time. You don't need to be at the front at the beginning. Just take your time. Save your fuel.
Right, so just about to get underway, and we've got Lennon and Blue Flag on the front row, and we've got our second row full of Mazda.
Aaron's not happy with the Mazda. It makes him want to cry.
Oh, that's a shame.
Less. Move on. Man up, you wussy. Drive your car, you picked it.
Right, just to get on the way, lights out, and away we go. Lennon's going to have a good start in that Mercedes, so is Blue Flag, so these two are going to streak away. Blue Flag having a look down the inside of Lennon in the turn 1. Lennon gives him the room.
Ross is in there.
Yeah, he's in there with Blue Flag trying to go down the inside. Oh, Blue Flag's had a tight slapper.
That's alright, Ross straightened him out.
Yeah, Megatron's going to have good inside line for the next corner here. So he's going to get this, I think. He's up to P2, but he's had a bit of a tank slapper on exit. So is Blue Flag, in fairness. I think Blue Flag's actually ahead slightly now. As he goes towards this long right-hander, Pagani, and the fast starting Corvette's going to try and go all the way around the outside of Megatron. Great move. Fantastic move by Pagani, all the way around the outside, and he's got the inside line, so he's got that position up into P3 in the fast starting Corvette. And then we've got the two Mazdas, Aaron and Megatron battling through the S's. I think Aaron's got that. Yeah, he has. Up at P4. And then City Porsche having a look at Megatron as well now. City Porsche. Past Megatron, bit of contact. Megatron's corrected it and caught it. Oh, Leaco's in the wall.
Been taken out. Yeah, it's just unfortunate, I think. It's from the collision with
City Porsche and Megatron. I think it was just too many cars into the one corner. I don't think there was anything menacing in it, really. I think it was just too many cars in the one corner. Anyway, Lennon, P1, Blue Flag in the other Merc, and just behind, and we get a fast starting Corvette as usual, right behind already, with a Mazda of Aaron in P4, and then the Toyota of Dartbolt in P5. Rom is in P6, and then we've got Tom, the championship winner, in P7.
Pagani very fast into that corner.
He's going quickly at the moment.
Right,
he's really going for it at the moment on those medium tyres. Who's that? And having a look at it. Is it Dartbolt? It is. Oh, a little bit brave there. He just about gave enough notice he was going down the inside, but it was a little bit late.
A bit of a throw it in, was it? Yeah.
Give Aaron a little bit of a tap there on the entry, but it was kept his car.
Just got to pace yourself there, Bolt. Michael, are you looking for a ban? I'm just seeing your comment.
No, have you seen that as well?
Oh. Play with fire, mate. You really do, don't you?
Bladens went wide out of that right-hander. He's got a tank slapper in the rail on the exit. He's been overtook by Pagani and Aaron. He went round it quite wide and he got a tank slapper on the edge of the circuit as well, so kind of compounded the effect. And now he's went wide again. He's off, but he's well off. He's miles off now. He's going to be all the way down the back now. Leaco's going to get past him as well.
Oh yeah, Leaco's got past
City Posh is going to get past him as well. So he's going to be near enough all the way down the back of the circuit. So that one mistake, Aaron and Pagani having a bit of a battle.
Big penalty for doing stuff like that, and then you really do get kicked.
Yeah.
Well,
just
at least
too
the
much speed.
Nice.
Too much speed around the S's. Aaron looks very racy in P3 at the moment as well. Good old couple of races.
You live in Liverpool, mate.
He does like these circuits, Aaron. He likes Maggiore.
Yeah. It's a cracking circuit. I really think that they ought to build it. I really do.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It really is. Beautiful corners. Now, Blue Flag's still leading. Now, Blue Flag's doing a good job out there because occasionally when Blue Flag was starting that far up, he didn't seem to be able to keep there. But at the moment, he's managing to keep there even though the car's behind a slipstream. So he's doing well. Aaron and Pagani are having a nudge, and Blue Flag's also collided, and they're all collided. I'm not sure Aaron wants to go ahead. I don't know what happened there. Aaron gave Pagani a nudge into turn 1. And I'm not sure if Aaron's nudge on Pagani nudged Pagani into Sai or Blue Flag. I'm not entirely sure. Or if Blue Flag just made a mistake. But he hasn't actually lost that much time. He's only lost 4.6 seconds. So he's kind of got away with that a bit there. You can lose an awful lot of time there. But Aaron leads. Not entirely sure what's happened there. But Aaron takes the lead of the race. And then we get Pagani in P2. Dartbolt in P3. And then we've got Rom and Tom just behind P4 and P5, and it's Leaco, Blue Flag, City Posh, Len and the Megatron. All these guys at the back have had a couple of incidents so far, Lennon being the most. Pagani having a look down the inside but backs out. Now these two might start working together. They have done that a lot, but whether they'll be able to with a Dartbolt that's within touching distance, and also Ron and Tom. Yeah, he's going down the inside.
He's showing his nose.
Dartbolt was there though.
He was just protecting the line, I think. Oh, another tap from Dartbolt. Steady fella.
They're all kind of getting. A lot of the cars have different places where they're really quick around here, so it's causing slightly nudging in the back of each other. But as long as it's only a tiny wee tap and it's not anything more, they'll get away with it. Dartbolt though.
As long as it doesn't affect the car in front.
Dartbolt's had an excellent run. He's had to back out. Actually, he's had to slow down. Now Dartbolt trying to get past Pagani there around the outside. Ooh, a little bit of a tank slapper on the exit. Pagani going aggressively defending.
Tapping. Yeah.
I think Dartbolt may have given Pagani a little bit of a nudge out the way.
I don't think Pagani was happy with that. That was back off, young man. T. Smith up by the back of Bolt now.
Who's that? Is that Tom? Tom down the inside of Dartbolt.
Yeah.
Up into P3 just about. He's going to have a good run there.
Yeah, he's just got him. Just got him.
Dartbolt being swamped. Watch out for Tom's pace. We know how quick he is. Doesn't matter what circuit. It can be a circuit that won't favour the car. He's still up there. Every race.
Looks like everybody's catching back up with Aaron again.
So slightly now.
Blue flag pitted, yes he has. He's gone onto the super softs.
Dartball's got back past Tom. On the inside there. So I'm going to flick through. So he's back down to P4 Tom. Dartball's got a good switch in there. That is the downfall of that car. It's not good in a straight line. Lots of different lines there. Tom right on the back of Dartball. He's going to have a look down the inside. Out of the final corner.
Blue flag
Backs out
taken
though.
Megatron.
Rob
down the inside of Tom.
There he is, down the inside, and that car's so quick in a straight line that wouldn't even go past. Keep it.
Squeeze it.
Keeps it. Tom's going round the outside though.
Do you know what?
Down
That
the inside.
drives lovely round that corner from the outside.
Good defensive driving there from Tom. Very nice. Keeps it in P4. Pagani is slowly catching back up to the back of Aaron, but it's tiny amounts. It's not really got the pace that I think Dartbolt, Tom and Rom kind of want him to have at the moment to catch up to the back of Aaron, so I think they're all kind of wanting to get a bit of a move on here, which is why we're seeing so much battling at the moment. They're all really wanting to make a bit of a gap. Dartbolt has found a way. You've got a really good exit there, but Pagani defends. As they come round the S's now, Dartbolt is going to have to back out through here a little bit more so he can get a good exit possibly. Pagani with a little bit wider on the grass, and that's compromised his run. So as you can see, Dartbolt's closing in rapidly in now. He's only under 2 attempts and he's still gaining, and now he's going to have the slipstream down the inside. Dartbolt goes down the inside of Pagani into the next right-hander.
Well, they're rubbing.
Rubbing wheels, rubbing tyres. Dartbolt has the inside line. Pagani's going to have to kind of give way here. Dartbolt gets the move down up to P2, so Dartbolt has his wish. He's going to be catching, hopefully going to try and catch up to the back of Aaron now. We've got Tom right behind now as well, and Pagani's going down the inside. Dartbolt tries to hold it. Can't do it. Dartbolt gets overtook, re-overtook by Pagani. Pagani's not having any of it at the moment. No, Dartbolt's trying to go round the outside there. Dartbolt switch back. Oh, whoa, that was quick. Pagani and Tom. Oh, that was nearly a collision between those two there. That was.
Aaron's in as well. Tom's got the better fuel. Pagani's used the most.
Dartbolt leads now, and then we've got Rome. So those two have a little bit of time now. Can they start doing a bit of a different strategy to the others now? What have they all went on to? Tom's on the super sauce, Aaron's on the sauce, Pagani's on the softs, City Porsche on the softs. Right, we get Dartbolt leading. He's starting to extend that gap to Rom already. He's 1.5 times quicker than his personal best. So, as soon as he's been unleashed, he's shown the pace in that Toyota. Now he's doing, obviously he's doing a different strategy, but the looks of everyone else have went 10 minutes, so by the look of that, it's probably going to be a 4-stop, 10-minute stints.
Yeah, but if you look at it, Megatron and Blue Flag pitted early, and they've jumped the leaders.
They have, so it looks like they're probably going to be doing a 4-stop as well, but they'll be doing a slightly different 4-stop, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think they're going to run their softs longer.
Yeah, but Tom is right on the back of Megatron there, and Aaron's right behind as well. Tom has jumped Aaron in the pits. Tom's underfueled compared to Aaron, and he's down the inside of Megatron. That's why
Aaron has to put a lot in, because he does actually use his finger quite a lot on the accelerator.
Megatron lets Aaron go. Doesn't want to get involved. Now Dartbolt, all of a sudden, has been caught quite a bit by Rom. Dartbolt must have made an error somewhere, as that gap was 1.1 seconds. It's like half a second now. Now, will these come into the pits, knowing that those are coming into the pits? Do they continue?
They're making a lot of time on them, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think there's definitely an undercut.
Yeah, come in. Both.
Yeah, both of them are in.
Lee Cole's in as
Let's
well.
see where they come out. I'm just watching Pagani to see where Bolt comes out, because, to be honest, they were stuck to each other, weren't they, just before the pits?
Now, Blue Flag retakes through the race after he's off. near the start of the race, as he went on the super soft.
Second pit stop.
Now Lennon just went and set a 55.5, the fastest lap of the race at the moment. Now, Tom, can he extend that gap to Aaron? Oh, how good is Aaron's pace round here? That is the question we're going to find out in the next few laps. Now, we probably all expected Tom to win this race. Now, this is the time that Aaron needs to show us that he's in with a possibility of winning this race. If he can keep with Tom over the next few laps, then we know he's in with a chance. But if Tom starts just streaking away, as he usually does, then we know the best Aaron can probably hope for is a podium.
Bolt lost 2 seconds to Pagani in those pit stops.
It's a big old jump, isn't it? And that Bob's now going to have to get back past City Porsche. He's on a slightly different strategy now. So that undercut has cost him massively there. Big difference with the last sector, I think, cost. The first and the last sector. The middle sector not so much, but I think it's those corners with the twisty bits is just massively affecting. That ball's going to go easily, I think, down the inside of City Porsche here. And City Porsche is going to try a bit of a switch back, but it's going to back out. And he's going to have the slipstream off a line, which will keep him ahead. So that ball, good move, easy move up to P7. Now we're going to hunt after Lennon now in P6. Pagani in P5, on in P4. In this battle here between Aaron, Tom, who are catching quite quickly on the back of blue flag on slightly different strategies at the moment. Now, so far in this lap, Aaron's comfortably kept the gap to Tom. And the fastest lap of the race goes from Tom. Aaron was only 100th behind in Famous, so had a dodgy run through the first few corners though. He's lost a couple of attempts there. But now Tom is having a look to get past Blue Flag. Blue Flag's had a dodgy run, so Tom is going to try and go down the inside of Blue Flag here, and it looks likely that he's going to get the move done. Blue Flag is going to try and aggressively defend though, but he's tried to defend, and I don't think it was worth trying to defend. Now Aaron, this is really important for his race now. He cannot afford to spend a lot of time behind this car, because otherwise Tom is going to be away, and we know the pace Tom has, he's going to be away and gone. This needs to be done down the inside here. If it's not, it's going to be an issue. Aaron down the inside, he's having a look. He's going to have to be brave, I think, here. If not, he is, he's been brave. Go on, that's it. Gets it done, I think, but then Blue Flag is still there. He's got it done. Excellent move. And now he needs to get going. He needs to catch back up to that car in front. Now, the one thing Aaron has in a slight advantage now, he's on the soft, Tom is on the super softs, so you would expect Tom to have a slight advantage over pace between the two.
Yeah. Aaron's got more wear on his tyres, but he's got more fuel as well, so...
Rom trying to get past Blue Flag, but then Blue Flag dies in the pits. So Pagani and Dart, once again, these two.
Back together again, yeah. Bolt's caught up with him.
Yeah, it's much better tyre wear, obviously, than that Corvette. That Bolt breaks a little bit later at the turn one, but then gets turned in nicer than the Corvette, oddly.
Oh,
Tank slapper there. Yeah, on the exit. Bit squirmy on the exit. That Bolt looks like he's got quite a big pace advantage there, but just looking through the corners, and looks like he's got a fairly big pace advantage there. He was just near enough pushing that car around the corner. Look at the turning. That Corvette's just not got the turning round there, has it? It's a little bit sluggish. That ball's just able to turn in. You can even see it through here. Just able to turn into the apex is nicer. I think we're going to see an overtake here down the inside if he can get close enough here. Gets a good run. Now, is he going to be close enough? Like if it's really quick in a straight line, he's closing, but maybe not close enough. It's just not close enough yet. But once again, he's trying this move, getting the cut back, and he's done it excellently. Look at the run he's had round there. Now once again, he likes this, trying to get this cut back move round here. And he does it again, and then he has the inside line for the next corner for the right-hander. Pagani's going to have to defend around the outside. Excellent move by Dartbolt. I think he's going to have this. So, contact! Now, whose fault was that?
I couldn't see from my angle because my angle was showing right hand side of the cars. Pagani hasn't started again. I don't know.
I think he's very annoyed, which tells me a little idea that he thinks it's Dartbolt's fault. Don't know, it was kind of an odd one. Dartbolt had the inside line, Pagani was trying to hold it around the outside, and as he got to the second part of the corner, just all of a sudden, that was it. Pagani was on the wall. Well, anyway, who's that in the background? Someone went off.
I've got to be honest with you, I don't think Bolt had a problem. I don't think Bolt actually hit him. Bolt was to the inside.
That's what I thought. It was an odd one.
I think Pagani turned into the back of Bolt's rear left wheel. And I think basically it's just sort of spun him out.
It was a weird one. It didn't look from my angle that Dartbolt did anything wrong. It just looked like he had the inside line and...
Yeah, I mean, you might find that Pagani's just angry with himself, not someone else, so...
Tom leads, anyway, 3.5 seconds, sorry, on the super soft tyre. Aaron's dropped off quite a bit in the pace in the last few laps. He's had a really dodgy couple of laps. He's at 57.9 last lap. His tyres on that Mazda just is not good in its tyres at all now, that new Mazda. It's really awful on its tyres. He's just using that tyre so much more. I mean, you can look at the pace difference between Tom and Aaron at the moment. The first lap was identical, and then all of a sudden, Tom's last lap was nearly 2 seconds a lap faster than Aaron's all of a sudden. So it's just that difference, and that's kind of after that initial stage. It's not got that pace anymore. That Mazda in it.
Aaron's Mazda was chewing tyres up like anything.
Yeah, it's not going well now, is it? It's all of a sudden it started to chew its tyres quite a bit, and
I'm not sure if Pagani's trying to get the fastest lap to get a point, or he's going for drift kick. He's throwing that vet round like anything.
Dartbolt's catching up to the back of Aaron now as well. Well, he is on the super soft tyre, Pagani, so he probably is trying for the fastest lap at the moment. Under 30 minutes to go. Gap out front's come down. Interestingly. All of a sudden, Tom gap was 3.4. The last lap he did was 56.3. Rom's was his personal best of 55.3. So lapping a second a lap faster on the exact same fuel. So going for position, and all of a sudden Rom looks like he's starting to gain a little bit of an upper hand. Rom started to come into his own a little bit this season, I think. He's won a couple of races and he's under 2 seconds now, so
his back tyres are far superior as well.
Yeah, he's gone well. They're going to be in very soon. They probably can go another lap on that field, but 1 lap is all it can go. Won't be going any more than 1 lap. Tom carries on. Rom carries on. So, well, that may have been an opportunity to do an undercut, in fairness, for Rom, but he's thinking better of it. Dartbolt is in P3. He's just set his personal best. He's got past Aaron. Aaron's tyres are absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
They look awful. Compared to everywhere, it's not just like like, it's bad compared to everyone, so everyone else's is far, far better. I've not seen anyone with that kind of tyre wear. Other than Megatron, in fairness, Megatron's the other, so it's that car, it's just, it's using its tyres so much more than any other car in that circuit. You can even see it there in that long right hand, it's kind of drifting on the entry. It's not turning in the way you would think a Mazda would turn in. Tom on the board with fuel now, so both of the front two will definitely be in this lap. So will Dartbolt, so will Aaron. The front four are going to be in. What they're going to do fuel wise, I assume they're all going to fill up just enough for the next stint. But how long is the next stint going to be? Is it going to be another 10 minutes? I mean, they have run a little bit longer on this stint, so which makes me think it's maybe going to be a free stop now. They've done one stop so far, haven't they? And this is going to be their second stop, and they've done a bit longer. So.
Well, yeah.
Looks like they're doing.
Blue Flag and Megatron have done 2 stops.
Looks like what they're doing in the moment is like a 10-minute medium stint, and then they're doing 13.5 minutes for the other stints. So they cut it to a 3 stop instead of a 4 stop, and as expected. Front 2 come in, 1% fuel left. Dartbolt comes in, 4% fuel, slightly more, and Aaron 5 on the most fuel. But his tyres are absolutely shot. Lico carries on.
Pagani has actually overtaken Megatron.
Megatron's just weaving about. I'm not sure. He's not enjoying himself, has he?
He doesn't need to warm those tyres up. There's nothing left of them.
Right, well, Lico now leads for a couple of laps until he comes into the pits. Tom comes out just in front of Blue Flag, importantly, and then it's Rom and Dartbolt. Dartbolt has underfueled.
Into this, hasn't he?
He definitely has, but he is in slightly different, quite a bit less fuel than everyone else. So he's not in contention for the win. He might be in contention for top 5. I think he's probably going to finish 5th at this stage. That would be my best bet. But Dartbolt has underfueled his car, and Rom is now gaining a bit of time on the back of Blue Flag. He's right behind now. He's come through the S's, trying to look for a way past. Yeah, he's underfueled his car a lot more at that point, so he's doing a different kind of strategy. Blue Flag's up wide, it's going to hinder his line. It's going to allow Rom.
It's outside as well, no? No.
Yeah, right. Rom. He's going to have the slipstream down the inside, he's going to go, but then Dartbolt. Rom goes to the outside, Blue Flag goes down the inside, Dartbolt follows him through. Rom's just sitting duck there. Yeah. The way Blue Flag done that, it allowed Dartbolt to get past, but it meant Rom couldn't really do it.
Blue Flag spun.
Was that contact between Rom? Rom had a wiggle. So I'm not sure it was contact between the two. It did look like Rom had a wiggle, or well, a Blue Flag. But it's a weird place just to bin it.
Yeah, I couldn't see that from that angle. I've replayed it, I can't see it.
I'm not sure what happened there. Well, Lico into the pits now from the soft tyres, so Dartbolt retakes the lead of the race. Dartbolt MP2, but remember, difference in fuel between those two, Dartbolt and Rom. So Rom is in net P2 at the moment in time. Aaron's out in the super soft, and I'm sure he's much happier now on those tyres than what he was at the end of the last stint on those horrendous soft tyres. Lico comes back out in P5 now. That instant Blue Flag has dropped him all the way down. He's come into the pits, dropped him all the way down to P8. So Lico's in a good position to finish P5 now. Tom, 1.8 seconds ahead of Dartbolt, but his main rival at the moment in this race is in P3, it's Rom. They're on the same fuel. He's 2.7 seconds ahead, so 2.6 seconds ahead, sorry, under 2.6. So we'll see how that gap comes down, if it comes down over the next few laps. Dartbolt is rapidly catching Tom, but Dartbolt is on some sort of mission at the moment with this strategy. I'm not entirely sure what Dartbolt's doing, to be perfectly honest, with the strategy. It's a little bit odd that everyone else is fueled up so much more. Tom all of a sudden made a couple of mistakes I've seen on this lap. One just at the end there, and Rom was 2.2 behind and Dartbolt was 5.5 tenths. So all of a sudden Tom has been quickly caught here by that Toyota and the GTR behind, and sets the fastest lap of the race on a 54.7 on the soft tyres.
You've got to remember he under-fueled as well, so he's...
Still impressive on the softs, mind you.
I think he's running those for as little as possible.
Right, Dartbolt gained last lap. He's 5 tenths away now. Will he be able to possibly get close enough to make a move down the inside for the next straight after the S's? He's 4 tenths away now. He is still catching. He's gaining quickly on that car at the moment. He keeps this clean, good round these S's, he should be within a position to make a move, because that car in front of him is awful in a straight line. It's under 4 tenths. This should be a move down the inside here. The difference in straight line speed between these two cars. Look how quickly he's gaining on that car. Well, he backs out. I think he's going to do his usual. Dartbolt. Alright, he goes for this switch back for the next part, and he goes for the inside and a double right-hander. There he is, having a look. Doesn't get it though. Tom's wise to the situation. Dartbolt's going to go all the way around the outside. He's there.
I don't think he is.
He's still going to try. No, he's not going to manage it.
No, he won't. No. The worst place to be on that corner is the outside.
Yeah, it's
so
too low.
For your tyres.
You're going much longer than the other car.
Everybody that's tried that has just drifted wide.
Nearly off the circuit most of the time as well, to be honest. Well, that battling out front is at Ron. 1.2 behind Tom now. So he's gained 1.4 seconds. 0.5 seconds.
If anything, I think the fight realistically is between Rom and Tom.
Yeah, Dartbolt has got a significant issue, and the thing is, I think Tom and Rom are actually slaving a tiny bit. Look, Dartbolt seems to be using more fuel as well at the moment.
Yeah.
So, whether it works out for him, we'll see in the next.
I think what he needs to do is, he's pretty well covered. I think he needs to sit behind Tom and just save fuel. We'll gain more time in the pits than he will by trying to race. Oh, excuse me. Old man getting tired now.
Well,
I'm
still
not
there.
bored, I just am tired.
Well, he's coming down towards this column as well, and it's much closer this time. You can tell because Thomas went really defensive.
Really defensive.
Look at the difference now. He's going to go around the outside, he's going to go for the switch, but he needs to watch he doesn't hit the back of Tom. He doesn't this time, he's going to go well past him, easily past him around the outside. The difference in pace.
He's got the inside for the next one.
Oh, but he didn't get a good run there.
He backed out.
That was weird, he could have easily got that there. I mean, it's already past him. Oh, interesting decision from Dartbolt. Is he just going to sit back now? But it doesn't look like he wants to sit back. It looks like he wants to...
Oh, he's drifting. He's drifting.
That
won't do those tyres no good, mate.
Under a second now between the top three. Rom is smelling a victory, I think, here. Dartbolt comes in. So, under a second now, the gap between these two. Tom has a half a second penalty as well. Now, this needs to be the point where Tom needs to push to get away from Rom, because if that car is within slipstream, gets within 3/4 of a second, there is no way that car is going to be able to hold position when you've got a GTR behind you with slipstream. compared to an RCZ, which is significantly down in straight line speed compared to the GTR.
Oh, don't I know it.
Now, Weir has that bottle come out in P5, and he's filled up quite a large way up, but whether that's enough to get to the end, I'm imagining he's probably going to do another stop. But you never know. We'll see. Gap out front is within slipstream range. Now look, 5 temps, 4 temps, 3 temps, 2 temps. The difference in straight line speed is remarkable. Now, the thing with Rom is that I've noticed, he seems to be good around the entire circuit, other than that right-hander. Yeah, he seems to go, that seems to be the place he always gets overtook on, and it seems to be the place he loses the most amount of time. Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed that as well, but I don't know. I just...
the thing is, Bolt takes the line that I try every now and again. That's you brake later, go wide, and then you come back with yourself and take a late apex.
See, I do the complete opposite. I cut the entirety of the... I turn the... And it always works for me. Yeah. It just depends personal preference, but Robin does a bit of in the middle. He doesn't go really wide. He doesn't go...
I take your line unless I'm trying to overtake someone, in which case
what
I'm going to do is...
He's off.
Gone. He's had a bit of a whoopsie, hasn't he, there?
Yeah, he's went off. He's just he's broke too late and it's allowed Rom through, so now Rom is in your net race lead. I'd say he had some really good strong pace right here. Throughout this race, he was...
Next pit stop, Tom will be in front again, I'll tell you that now.
Tom usually can underfuel a little bit, can't he?
Well, it's not he just underfuels, he can save fuel behind that car easily, as long as he stays behind him.
Lee calling Aaron. Lee calls caught Aaron over the last few laps, and he's down the inside towards the right-hander. Close with each other. Aaron's trying to hold it all around the outside. Lee Cole takes the position. P3 for him. Aaron once again, look at the difference in the tyre wear. It's double, isn't it?
Yeah.
Double the tyre wear and stopped at the same time. Awful tyre wear in that Mazda now. It's awful. Right. So, Dark Bolt P5, blue flag will be in this lap. P6, Lens P7, City Porsche P8, Pagani's P9. Megatron's P10, but the real battle to watch out for is what happens in this pit stop that's going to happen in a few laps time between these front two. Oh, leak up. What's happened to leak up? Dropped down to P5. He's had a wiggle.
He's had a penalty. He's done something.
He's had a moment there. He was ahead of Aaron.
Right, now Tom's on the back of Rom. And he is saving fuel.
That does not surprise me whatsoever. Now Aaron's into the pits. Will that be his last stop? I imagine so. If he can get to the last stop with that car, bearing in mind it's tyre wear problems. It's coming up to lap Megatron shortly, these two. In front. And the issue they're going to have is Dark Bolt to me is going to have to do another stop. Now when these two did they come out, I think that will play a big part, because if one of them comes out behind and the other one comes out and forward, that'll probably decide the race. Something they're going to have to watch when they come around here. Now, I can't imagine Tom's going to go for a move here. Tom doesn't usually go for a move in this kind of situation, does he?
Does it all in the pit lane.
See, there you go. Backs out early. Gets rid of his pit stop as well. Pit stop?
The penalty.
Penalty.
I know what you meant. We're with a P. I think most things have ended in or started with a P today, haven't they?
Right, Dark Bolt still comfortably in a bit of no man's land at the moment. Lee Cole's in P4. He's not pitted yet. Aaron's, as you can see, filled up fully and is going to the end. Lennon, P6 will have another stop to do. So will Blue Flag. So will City Posh. I'm not going to read out that message in the chat. Other than to say, please hold it in. Now, Rom and Tom enter the pits now. Going on board with Dart Ball. Where will they come out? Dart Ball comes around.
Oh, that fuel was not much in it.
Dart Ball coming around. Lee Cole comes in as well. Just in that background. The Dart Ball comes out. Turn 1. And he's jumped both of them, but he's going to have a pit stop to do. Now, he's 4.9 seconds, 5.1 seconds now.
They've both come out together again, exactly the same.
And now, look at the fuel difference. That's more than 5 seconds from Dartbolt. But what Dartbolt's going to have an advantage at the end is tyres.
Yes.
He's going to have to do another pit stop, and he's going to have fresh tyres. Now, I wouldn't completely rule out Dartbolt, as I do think Dartbolt is the fastest pace-wise here on one lap. But whether he's the fastest over a stint is another matter, because these two are going very, very quickly. But I wouldn't entirely rule out Dartbolt. It's easily a three car race now, 3-horse race. There's no one else. Aaron and Lee Call are quite comfortable, I think, P4, P5.
Well,
battle between Blue Flag and Lennon.
What Bolt's going to do is now qualifying laps.
Lennon round the outside of Blue Flag. Oh, tapping each other. Oh, he's a bit messy, wasn't it?
Oh, I saw Lennon's driver looking at him and he wasn't happy.
Yeah, a bit messy there. Blue Flag is backed off. Blue Flag's backed off to let him back up. Yeah, Blue Flag's just nudged him off there. Good racing between those two. Good sportsmanship. Right, so back out to the battle out front. Now, good news for Dartbolt. They're not particularly making much inroads. And he's going to have a massive tyre advantage, and we know what his 1 lap pace is. So, who's going to win this race, Carl? Oh, not a clue. Could be any of them at this stage. The question is, when will Dartbolt come in? He's trying to hold it a bit longer. He's got enough fuel to go on a bit longer. All of a sudden, Romans took a bit of a chunk out of his time there. But still, not gaining as much as you might expect him to gain. So, Tom's quite comfortably just sitting there though. Tom usually does that though, he doesn't really want to make a move until towards the end of the race. City Posh and Lennon in for the final stops. Now, I think that is the last two, barring Pagani and Megatron at the back, to come in for a pit stop. Everyone else, other than Dartbolt out front obviously, has done the pit stops. Now that gap's closing quite quickly now, it's down to 3.8 seconds.
He needs to pitch now.
Yeah, I'd pit now, and I'd shove on a set of super softs and go towards the end now. They're on softs in front, and he's going to have a lap or two advantage.
I don't know if he's listening, but you need to pit now. Super softs.
If he leaves it another lap, I think he's not going to have enough time to catch back up.
Yeah, if he pits now, he'll be in front of Aaron.
Might be a possible battle between Aaron and Lee Call towards the end. Now, Lee Call's just put a purple lap time. The reason I say that is you already can see the difference in the tyre wear between the two of them. And Aaron's got a penalty. Yeah. Lee Call's probably going to have that, I think. End of this race.
Yeah, Bolt's definitely got a pit now. He really has.
Oh, it's 2.5. It's always coming down really quickly now.
Yeah, these two are fighting as well.
Yeah, is he going to come in this lap? I hope for his sake he will. Please come in. Oh, he's going out another lap. Now, I think that's going to just ruin his chances of winning this race. I don't think he's going to have a chance in hell now. Yeah, 54.3. Really, really quick all of a sudden. Lee Call's also going very quick. He was on for a purple lap time. He's lost a bit of time towards the end of it. But he's catching Aaron quickly. That gap's came down by over a second that last lap. Tom, I think Tom really wants to get a move on now all of a sudden. He's right on the rear of that car, all the way around the lap. I felt Rome was going the quicker of the two for the rest of the race, but I think all of a sudden Tom's got the upper hand now over Rome. Seems to be going the quicker of the two.
The thing with Tom now is he hasn't got a pit stop to do the overtaking. It literally is on track battle.
Yeah. That's true. One and a half seconds. Dartbolt, in fairness to him this lap, hasn't lost much. He's only lost 6 times, and considering the state of his tyres compared to Rom's and Tom's at the moment, that's actually quite good from him. But the issue is he's going to go into the pits now, and he's going to come out 5 seconds behind them, 6 seconds behind them, maybe even more. Maybe even more, like 7, 8. And he's definitely going to win this lap anyway. Gaps.
Yeah, he should have bitted a lap ago.
That last sector just kills the tyres, doesn't it?
He's still
kills your lap
going
time.
He's still going on.
Yeah, he'll come in this lap. There we go. So,
Oh, he has got it.
where will he come out? Well, Aaron's got in P4 still just. It's 2.1 seconds. He has got a penalty, and at the end of that stint, I think, is going to tell for Aaron. I think Nicole's going to be in a much better position. Now, Dartbolt is still filling up his car. He's actually going to come out behind Aaron, so he's 14.5 seconds behind. So he has the best he can hope for is P3.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 2-horse race out front between Rom and Tom, who is going to win out. Now, concerningly for my eyes, Tom's got a lot more, quite a bit more fuel now. He's starting to save a bit, and that always concerns me with Rom. Seal situation. So we've seen Rom run out of fuel plenty of times. Aaron! Oh, that was close.
Well saved, though.
I literally just went on that as you said that. Close. Bit lucky, Tom. Going for the overtake down the inside. I think Tom has released the beans now, and he wants to get a move on. No, Ron got the cut back, and he's now had the slipstream round this fast section. Now, really? No, he's thought he might think about going down the inside there, but he's not. Now, can Tom get away from him? Ron was going to be hoping he can just stick in his slipstream. This is for the win. The last race before, Tom's went very wide. Oh, he's just overtook him as well. That's cost him, so all that work he's just done. And he's just...
I think it's the pressure of being a champion yet again. He's drifting now.
Aaron's come in, he didn't think he was going to get to the end on those tyres.
No, I don't think he was. Those tyres are knackered.
He wanted to go for another set. He's come out comfortably ahead of Blue Flag though. So
Oh, he hasn't. Oh, no, yeah, sorry.
that's Megatron.
I was looking at the map.
So Blue Flag also comes in. He didn't think he could get to the end on those tyres either, obviously. So he's come into the pits. So Lico comfortably got P4 now, unless Aaron can do something miraculous in the next few laps. But he will have a bigger tyre advantage, so never know. Well, Dartbolt's in P3. He's closing into the back of these two, but he's not near quick enough. And all of a sudden, Rom has pulled a gap out to Tom. 1.4 seconds. Now, has Rom just done the race-winning manoeuvre? He's went for it. It's a bit like when you watch the road cycling, all of a sudden, and in that big peloton, all of a sudden a cyclist just goes for it.
Yeah. Then they get caught with the line.
Yeah, that's what happens a lot of the time, isn't it?
Yeah. But they run out of steam.
Yep.
I want to have a look at the time difference for these laps for these two.
Well,
So I've got to be honest with you, their times over the last 3 laps have been very close.
the thing is, Rome is quicker through the first 2 sectors, and Tom is much quicker through the last sector.
Tom's coming back.
Yeah, that last sector again. 3 attempts on him, so he's much quicker through that. Oh, Rome! Oh!
Tom did a 57.
Rome didn't get a good run there. He went too wide. As you can see, he's down to 8 attempts. Rome's not. Both of these aren't helping themselves here, are they? When they get that bit of a gap, they make a mistake and it just comes all the way back down again.
I'll tell
Tom
you what,
done
that
it
problem,
when he overtook.
Tom's problem with the last lap was because he was probably stuffing cake in his face.
Oh yeah, he's got a cake
He's got
addiction,
cake.
hasn't he? Cake addiction.
Is his lady Christy? I think, yeah, she's probably
Yeah.
serving it up for him.
Yeah.
With a couple
Poor
of
Christy,
teams.
constantly the supermarket buying cake.
Yeah, poor girl, poor girl. I don't know what she sees in this awful man.
Right. Well, that ball still gaining time, but in no man's land now. And Aaron has rapidly caught Nico. It's down to 2.4, and I've got this lap to go and another lap. But the thing is, well, actually, I was about to say Aaron still gets penalty. He's got a tiny bit of it, but he can get rid of that. So could we have a last lap battle between these two? And look at Tom, but he's got a 1 second penalty. How has he got that? He's got 1 lap left. He's got a 1 second penalty that he needs to get rid of.
I would have thought he'd probably get rid of that before he overtakes.
Yeah, but where's he going to get rid of it is the question.
Just get the slipstream. Just sit the
9
slipstream
times.
back off a little bit. Yeah. Just keep
Get it down
doing
a
that.
bit. So maybe he can get a bit round the last corner.
Last corner we'll lose a little bit.
No, he doesn't. Is he just going to bolt it, do you think? I think he's going to get past them here. Oh!
Oh, Rob.
Rom just thrown down a marker there. I'm not giving you this easily. You're going to have to go round me.
There's his penalty.
Oh,
gone.
he's getting rid of it now.
He's got rid of it now.
1
It's the second
second. Yeah, this is going to have to be the lap of the
This is the
season, I
last
think.
lap.
Keep an eye on Lee and Aaron. It's 1.5 seconds as well.
1.5
Now,
seconds.
can he do it?
Battle of the ex-teammates.
3/4 of a second. He's just outside the slipstream range. He needs this next corner. I think he'll be in it though. This will be a corner that car will like more than that GTR. As you can see, under 7 temps. It's 6 temps a second. If he keeps this really good through the next, he might have a chance. He does a very good line there for the inside.
Okay, we've got half a lap, lads. Everybody in the chat, who's going to win?
Half a second. I think Rom's doing enough here. Rom is doing enough at the moment for me. Goes
he hit the
massively
barrier, didn't he?
defensive. No, he didn't. He didn't. He just about kept it out.
It did look like he hit it.
And he might have tapped it then. But Tom brakes really late. It's all over. It's over. He's went too wide there, and it's just cost him
Yeah,
that
he's backed off. He's
couple of
backed off.
attempts. What's happening out front with Lee calling Aaron? Aaron getting rid of his penalty as they go towards the next corner. I think Aaron's just not going to have enough time.
Oh, I don't think that you're
Oh,
right.
Rom!
Keep watching.
Rom went a little bit wide there on the exit. I thought he was about to make a mistake.
Yeah.
It's
Smith is wide. Back to Lee again. And Aaron is on his chuffed.
down the inside. He's going down the inside. What's the final corner? Aaron going down the inside. Take P4. He's got it done. And Rom takes P1. Tom takes P2.
He just tapped him back.
Dartbolt is going to take P3. Aaron coming around the final corner and he's going to take P4. He's won it on the last lap of the race off of Lee Cole.
Drive, Aaron. Brilliant drive. And Lee. No! Lee Cole got it back.
Oh, did he have another penalty? Did he get another penalty in the last corner?
I don't know. He just got it for 700.
Oh, no way! Oh, no way. Oh, blue flag's run. I thought blue flag was running a field there. He's not. He's just the last person in the last lap, and I don't think he could be bothered doing anything.
That's why he's going so slow.
He can't be bothered. He's not run out.
He's got a penalty.
We can't get rid of it.
He's run out of fuel, hasn't he?
No, he didn't run out of fuel. I think he was just trying to get rid of his penalty and it just wouldn't go, so he couldn't be bothered doing anything. Well, that concludes this evening's action. So for second race, you had Rom taking the win, then it was Tom P2 and Dartbolt in P3.
Yes, you're probably right, Michael. She has thrown a Lenore bottle at him.
Probably again.
It's probably empty by now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Cheers, Michael. Right.
Everybody that's coming to watch.
So that concludes this evening's action. Join us again next Thursday and Friday for GT Sport. For GT2, we're at the Notchlight 24-hour circuit, and I think it's Saturday. No, it's St. Croix. Sorry, it's St. Croix B for GT1. So that'll be for the hour-and-a-half race. So come and watch us deal with those two tracks for an hour-and-a-half.
Yeah, just one race next week, that is it, and it's double points. So the championship for GT2 is open, whereas the championship for GT1 is, I would say, now complete.
Yes, definitely is. But we've still got the action further down the field to watch as well. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.